Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Source Telling Hour channel, and welcome to this review, Riverdale Riverdale Season 3, Episode 16, Chapter 51, Big Fun. Riverdale High stages Heather's the musical, and a new threat to her characters emerge here. If Riverdale is about anything in its rumors and loss of innocence, I realize that this is a grandiose thing to declare about a series that features random bear attacks and pop rock addicted gamers. But you have to look back upon the source material for evidence supporting this theory. Although by its readers, Archie Comics never had the pop culture current of, say, Superman or Spider-Man. These were reliable stories about carefree fun and love, and the freedom that comes with being young. As such, the Archie Comics were a form of time travel back in America that never truly existed, one where society's problems could all be solved with a milkshake split three ways. Safe reading about characters who never ever changed. Then something unexpected happened to the Archie company that about a decade ago began reflecting real life and the complexities that it possesses. From introducing its first LGBT character in the form of Kevin Keller to telling tales of courage and sacrifice, first in the life of Archie's The Married Life series, and most recently in the Archie's 1941 title, Archie threatened to implode nearly 80 years of breeziness by letting shards of reality puncture its storylines. As a result, Archie Comics began doing some of the best work they've done, and without these sort of stories, we wouldn't even be discussing a Riverdale series, and that's why I brought that all up, bringing it here to TV shows, as I'm sure you all have already known. So here we are now, nearing the end of the third season of the show, whose mission statement is Archie meets David Lynch, and Jughead poses the question about that is really just a meta statement on the underlying theme of the show, in which he is the very narrator of. There reaches a point in all of our lives when childhood leaves and we find ourselves reluctantly or willingly adulting. It's not a light switch turning off nor a calendar page turning, but an accumulation of loss and learning that happens for people at different points of their life. Yet there's still the longing sometimes, even when we're in the eye of the teenage storm, where we want things to just be easier. At one point in this latest episode, which sees Riverdale High mounting a production of Heather the Musical based on the 1989 favorite starring Winona Ryder and Christian Slater. Archie means high school may never end. It's a potentially self-aware line that indicates for the character of Archie Andrews he's doomed or blessed to be in high school forever. This line is taken from a reprise of the musical's Ballad 17, a story number in which kids grappling with issues like death and alienation just want to be able to start or stave off adulthood and enjoy their age and the last gasp of childhood, if only for a moment. Initially, I was hesitant upon hearing the news that Riverdale was doing another musical. I mean, after all, how could they possibly follow up last year's Carrie-themed episode? This concern was misguided, however. The musical of Heathers is a perfect fit with the alienation currently being felt by Archie, Veronica, Jughead, etc. There's likely to be some criticism that the episode writer allowed the show's lyrics to do the emotional heavy lifting here, but I actually think that having matched up with the ongoing Riverdale storylines with the show tunes in a way that doesn't feel forced was a Herculean task that was done well, accomplished seamlessly for sure. From the showcase of Candy Store to the ridiculousness of Big Fun, straight through to the emotional ensemble finale of the reprise of 17, this episode allowed both Westboro and Riverdale High to merge into a strange new being that aimed to make a statement that, yeah, it sucks being a teenager, but it's not perks of being a wallflower-esque fraternity. But this is also a show where Jingle Jangle exists, so there you go. And just tonight, a character claimed ownership of the color red, so take that what you can get from it. As much fun as the musical numbers were, and let's address how great the choreography. The developments first up there was Archie and Nosy is really interested in this couple. Even if he and Veronica weren't endgame. Wait, hold on. Oh, as much as the fun the musical numbers were, and let's address how great the choreography was here. Might see around the static movement of last year's carry performances. This episode provided some much needed plot forwarding. I mean, I did say last week how I hoped that this new musical episode would take a cue from what happened last year and have that production be a launching pad for the events that will lead to the season finale on May 15th. It's happened and then some. The developments first up, there's Archie and Josie. Is anyone really invested in this couple? Even if he and Veronica weren't endgame in the writer's eyes, we know that Josie's time in Riverdale is limited. I'm not going to complain too much about the wheel spinning here, though, but at least both JJ App and Ashley Murray are getting some screen time. That's a good thing. Next comes Veronica, whose parents are finally separated after Hiram learned that Hernani sold his drugs out from under him while he was in the hospital. The lodge is staying together more than strained credibility, and they have both strayed from each other. So breaking them up is a reasonable thing to do, even if it only will be temporary. We'll have to see. The most fan-beating moment in the series to date occurred when Jughead broke into song tonight. Even if the site including Cole Sprouse didn't ignite Twitter, Jughead still got some character development, and when he decided to torch his childhood trailer in order to prevent his mom's drug empire by going any further. Yes, having him in a found number was a way to get him on stage, but I'll allow it for the sheer, what the heck moment of the last scene. But more on that scene. Then there's Cheryl and Tony. Not so much a couple as a intimate meme that two split apart only for the purpose of creating some tension and crafting the weird freeway between Tony's sweet pea and peaches and cream. During the girl walking number, it'd be way more on about the treatment of Tony here, if not for the fantastic scene with Tony asking Cheryl what love was like in her family and gets a devastating and characteristically subdued response. With their troubles behind them, they will likely utilize their strength to face whatever comes their way next. I mean, yes, the farm has finally become a full-blooded thing on this show, in typical Riverdale fashion. As their leads complete their surprise of 17, the audience doesn't react until Edgewater stands up and begins a strange applause. Other parties, clad in white, stand up and follow his lead. The remainder of the audience, including the Joneses and Lodges, just kind of sit there transfixed. What does it all mean? And how will we move forward in the series, let alone in the next episode? Well, I'm sure it'll be interesting in its own right. But so was this review. Hope you all did enjoy it. Hope you all are enjoying the show. Ending here shortly. And with this third season on May 15th. It's been a good season, though. I guess that's for sure. But, anyways, just wanted to share that. And hope you all are enjoying your day. Hope your Friday's going well. And yeah, I have a lot of videos to do today because I was being lazy and not doing them early in the week. I mean, you can do them as early as you can. Wait for the episode to air. You can't do it beforehand because that just makes no sense. But anyways, hope you all have a great rest of your day. Subscribe, leave a like, comment, ring the bell if you do subscribe. And above all else, as always, take care.